Hey guys, it's Sunday in Sault Ste. Marie. It's kind of early, you know. Arthur's got like 5 alarm clocks going, so woke up multiple times. I didn't really realize this, but Sault Ste. Marie is right on the border between America and Canada, and you could actually see the bridge in that opening shot. So today, kind of had a slow start, watching a lot of TV, but they were doing a thing about a restaurant in Sault Ste. Marie, and I was like, whoa, we should eat there. But they don't open until 4 p.m. and they were closed by the time we got in yesterday, so kind of impossible. Anyways, got some more snacks from Walmart. We were also looking for binoculars, but I don't know, I guess they didn't have them, or it's like, who wants to spend a long time looking for them? Anyways, driving outside of the town now. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, we're making good time to Kinsman Park, because it's like 9 a.m.-ish. And yeah, we're gonna see the Crystal Falls. So we walked in, and yeah, kind of a neat walkway here. Nice stream. Nice colors. I'm like, yeah, take a selfie in front of this thing, but my camera fell off of the ledge and it broke the holder part for the tripod. So now I just have to hold it, I guess. Oh well. Crystal Falls themselves looking pretty nice. It's not too long of a hike from the roadway part up to the second bridge part, and you know, I'm just admiring these roots and rocks and stuff. Nice, pretty neat. Walked over to the other side, looked at some moss, and from here you can walk down the other side of the falls. And yeah, we saw some guys riding bikes earlier, so that's probably a fun thing to do here, ride bikes. And yeah, walking back up. We walked through the woods instead of just going through the roadway, you know, looking at all these leaves. So yeah, I also brought the selfie stick, which I don't really use the selfie stick too much, so I just took that phone holder and put it onto the tripod. Then we made a quick stop at Canadian Tire, got some binoculars, and I bought this blanket because it's pretty cold. And I'm like, yeah, this blanket's gonna be worth it, guys. Anyways, because we went back into town, we kind of like wasted some time. And it's later than I thought it'd be, but whatever. I got my blanket on me, and I'm like, yeah, nice. However, not too long into the hike, I'm like, actually, it's too warm for this blanket now. It warmed up in the day. So now I'm just kind of carrying around this blanket. Anyways, this is Robertson Lake Cliff Lookout Trail or something. And yeah, fairly nice hike. It's you know, kind of muddy though, not the greatest, but I guess that's how it's gonna be in fall. There's 3 scenic vista viewpoints. We're coming up to one. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm like, yeah, neat. Artur and Dandy are like, don't go to the edge. But I don't know, I feel like this rock's been here for a long time. It's probably alright. But yeah, we're actually pretty high up. Anyways, on to the next few lookout points. In that first spot, I didn't even realize that you could see the lake. But yeah, the lake's over there. And I'll look back at the other viewpoint. Oh, and through the binoculars. Kinda neat how much you can see. Even though, you know, they're just like the cheap ones. Yeah. Just very cool rock formations. Oh, and we saw like a eagle, some kind of big bird, I don't know. A hawk, maybe? Hmm. I don't know if this was an official lookout. I think it was. Probably one of my favorite ones, just because how the cliff is like right there. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. Makes for a good background. All those sticks in front of me though. Yeah, well. The bird again. So yeah, we looked at the map and we thought about keeping on going, because there are like waterfalls or something if you keep going. But we've already been hiking for like an hour or an hour and a half or something. So to keep going, it would make this hike kind of too long. So yeah, we're heading back, enjoying those viewpoints again. Just briefly though. Walking over the mud. I guess it wasn't too bad. And the sun came out. Got some very bright yellows in the trees. Yeah. Oh man, bunch of mushrooms on this tree. Mushroom City. So yeah, pretty good hike all around. Keep on driving north. We're passing a bunch of bays that are all connected to the Lake Superior. I think this is Chippewa Falls. Just a little pullover on the side of the road. And again, they had another like group of 7 sign, which yeah, I could see somebody painting this. This is another spot that Dandy thought that she might see some fish jumping, but I don't know, maybe we're too late for it. They went up a little bit further. And I decided to just sit here and like watch the falls for a bit. Pretty peaceful. It was nice in the sun, but I never saw any fish. Oh yeah, and there's like fishermen here. We didn't see any of them catch any fish at the time. That's a cool little stop. And another just a random stop on the road. Just kind of neat. You can see down the coastline. Rocky. Nice. We walked up a little bit, but it actually goes on pretty far. So, mostly just looking at the rocks and the little pools. Kinda interesting. There wasn't much in the pools, but we did see the water beetle. Yeah, I like seeing those, well, I guess in Ontario, those are pretty much mountains. And of course, gotta take the picture of the sign. It's 83 kilometers on the road through the park. Pretty big park. Stopped off at the visitor center. It was kind of weird in here, you know, because of COVID. But I got a sticker and a patch. And just on the other side of the visitor center is the beach. It's a pretty long looking beach. Lots of driftwood. It's pretty cool. But we didn't stay here for too long. And there's my sticker. Covered up the car that I don't like on the Devil's Tower sticker. Just a little lookout that you can drive up to. You know, it's nice. Oh. And then the Pictographs. Yeah. This is kind of probably one of the bigger deals of the park. I would say, at least. One, you got a short but nice hike. Going through big rocks like these. You know, they're covered in moss, but it's an interesting rock formation formed by volcanic activity. And there's a big rock in that crack. Pretty cool. So we're looking for pictographs. They're painted on a stone wall right next to the lake. It's a little bit spooky walking along the ledge here. Luckily the waves are pretty calm, so we can walk out here. And yeah, these images were painted hundreds, maybe thousands of years ago. I'm kind of impressed how well they've kept over time. You know, considering it is just out in open air, right next to the water, probably getting splashed on and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, my foot got a little bit wet coming over to this side. But it was worth it. See a few more pictographs. Yeah, these are done by the Ojibwe people. Pretty sure they're still around doing stuff. At least some graffiti on the about Ojibwe people seem to suggest. So yeah, looking at the plaque, I guess I missed a couple, but that's alright. It looked kinda hard to keep going. At least I didn't want to get my feet soaked. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back one day and look at them again. Because it's pretty neat. Anyways, hiking out. Took a slightly different branch on the trail. Very soft moss here. Always nice to touch the moss. Oh, and we saw this bird. Not sure what kind of bird it was. So yeah, Pictographs. Pretty cool. Definitely worth checking out if you ever come to this provincial park. I think this was called Sand River or something. To be honest, I'm a little bit waterfall, river out at this point. Like, you know, it looks nice, but I feel like we've seen like 10 of them so far. And this one's just kind of like another one. But, you know, it is nice. Walk up here for a bit. We're not gonna do the full trail. Oh, we saw another bird. Yeah, pretty cool. But again, trail's pretty muddy here. Oh yeah, Catherine's Cove. I saw this place online. It is mostly just like a beach and a picnic area. But what makes it special is that there's like a big rock with lots of pools of water. I read online that you could swim in the pools of water and that you like get warmed up by the sun. Which Lake Superior is probably pretty cold all year round, but if you wanted some warm water, maybe you could get some here. And it took a little bit for us to find where the actual like pool of warm water was. Kind of seems like it's just one that you could actually like go into and be like, yeah, this is nice, right here. And the waves splash up and put in just a little bit of extra water every time it comes through. So I can see how this would probably heat up. It wasn't warm that day though. Otherwise, maybe we would have gone in. I did bring my swimsuit, because, I don't know, it'd be neat to swim in all 5 Great Lakes. But it was kind of cold, so, nah. Maybe that'll be something that we do on the Great Lakes road trip, where we go around every lake. And, yeah, last hike activity, I think. Trappers. Neat little hike around a lake, and there's a bit of a boardwalk. You know, it's getting a little bit late, so we're like, yeah, what are we gonna see? We see some beavers in the lake, pretty neat. It is evening, so should be a good time to see creatures. I think Artur and Dandy were hoping to see a moose. You know, I'm not really... I feel like moose are like big in a way that I'm okay to not see a moose. In the same way that they're worried about seeing a bear. I guess I'm more worried about seeing a moose than a bear. But yeah, we're like the only people here, so that was kind of neat. And also the trail was kind of shitty. Like they'd have a boardwalk that just leads to mud. Like, come on. Fucking lazy bridge developers. Can't even finish a bridge. The sunset on that hill looking pretty nice. And all the little streams flowing in. This one like went underneath of tree roots. Pretty neat. Very mushroomy on this stump. Neat. I think we're almost all the way around. It was kind of a longer hike than I was expecting it to be. I think we spent like an hour, maybe an hour and a half doing it. But mostly because we kept stopping and like trying to see animals and stuff. Which we only really saw beavers. Maybe we saw a bird. I don't know. Not that many birds around. Anyways, that's that was Trappers. And it's gotten pretty late. So, yeah. Driving into Wawa. Stayed at the Parkway Motel. Seemed pretty nice, although the locks on the doors were kind of weird.